just cruising, living the best life. I got my mind right, today is just fine. Sun shining so bright, got no worries inside. It's where I wanna be, feeling so free. Cause we're just cruising, living the best life. I got my mind right, and it's where I wanna be, right here with you, yeah. Under sky so blue, every moment's true, yeah. I'm living for you. Today's gonna be alright. Got my love by my side, and that's all I need. You're my heart's only guide. Your laughter's my song, it carries me along. With you I'm strong, this love can't go wrong. Cause we're just cruising, living the best life. I got my mind right, and it's where I wanna be, right here with you, yeah. And the sky so blue, every moment's true, yeah. I'm living for you. There's a smile on my face that can't be erased. Every moment with you, time slows in this space. Hand in hand, we're dancing through the days. Forever with you, and this love will stay on. Cause we're just cruising, living the best life. I got my mind right, and it's where I wanna be, right here with you, yeah. On the sky so blue, every moment's true, yeah. I'm living for you. We just cruising, no need to pretend. With you by my side, this love won't end. Right here, right now, it's where I wanna be. You and me forever. Just cruising carefree.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. I made a full music video, just, you know, shot a couple days, original music. But anyways, the footage that was captured on GoPros. It was captured on Nikon ZF. It was also captured on a Z8. So why I'm here today making this video is because Dehancer reached out to me. Dehancer is a film emulation company, and they asked if I would like to test their product. I said, yeah, why not? I told them up front too, I'm not a video guru, so I did my best with that. Where my main focus is going to be is on the photo aspect. So they do have a plugin for Lightroom / Photoshop that has film emulations that make your digital camera look like it was shot on film. So that's where my interest peaked, and I said yes. Number one, I did not receive any compensation for doing this video. There's no money changing hands. And number two, they asked me to give my honest, brutal opinion, and that's pretty much what I'm about to do in this video. So we'll go over a little bit of the video I did. Again, I shot everything in Rec 709, 8-bit, because the GoPros, you know, they're not, I didn't want to keep going back and forth. So very basic, as basic as you can get. And then at the end, the last note, I dropped in Dehancer's film emulations on the scenes that I thought, on all the scenes, but I picked random ones where I thought they looked the best in that video. So without further ado, let's jump up here and get to it. Alright gang, so here's some footage we're going to use for our little video demonstration. Dehancer recommends that you put their node last or somewhere at the end after you do all your color grading, so we'll add that. Just drag and drop it, and it's pretty much that simple. So now I'm looking at the film presets they have. There's over 60 of them. I think there's 63 actually. So let's add one popular one to it. I'm gonna do the Kodak Vision 350D, and you can see instantly that the picture changes. All right, so this is just with the film preset or film emulation. There is no halation. There is no other effects that are on this video clip at this time. We're gonna add them in a little bit. I just want you to pay attention real quick to, I guess, the lady in the background and the dog, because those are gonna be the two key things where you're gonna be able to see what I'm gonna be adding. All right, so I want to add some film compression. Let's turn that digital image more film-like. You know, redistribute those highlights so it does look more film-ish. We're gonna add a print to it too. Print is like if you're printing it out on paper or whatever. You have 4 of them to choose from. I like the Kodak 2383, so we're gonna go with that. I want to add some halation. It's not really prominent in this clip, but the bloom is, and you'll see the bloom right now as soon as I scroll down here. I'm voicing this over, by the way, because my brain can't do 7 or 8 things at the same time. Sorry. So add the bloom. If you look, you can see between the lady and the dog, the highlights really pop. There's like a kind of like a red hue off those highlights. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be back in the old days. I don't know, because I never had a video film camera, but I like the way it looks, if anything. So here's the way the final video looks with those 3 effects on it and that film emulation. I like it. I'm not a professional color grader. I am not a professional user of DaVinci Resolve. For me, just speaking personally, this is really easy. All I have to do is literally add a node, add Dehancer, and play around with a little bit of settings, and I get some really cool looks. So the last one I want to show is the, or second to last, is the Kodak Supra. I like the color of that. It's like real nice deep color. So let's put that on there real quick and see how that looks. So you can see I left all the other effects on. The picture got really nice and vibrant. Does this look like Kodak Supra? I don't know. I haven't shot with that film. It's been a really long time since I shot with film. Do I like the way the video looks? Absolutely. Do I like how easy it is to make it look like this? Yes. All right, the final one that we'll go over is Svema Type 42. It's a black and white film. This was actually my absolute favorite out of all of them. I don't know if this is accurate, but I love the way it looks with all the effects that are on there. Yeah, so there's endless possibilities with this software. There's a big elephant in the room though, and that's the price. It is expensive. At least to me, I feel like this would have to be an investment, and hopefully you would get a return on your investment somehow. Or if you really just love making cool videos, that's that. I want to do a demonstration. I have the dog here with me, so I'm gonna GoPro him, or I'm gonna GoPro me up, and we're gonna do something. Here's how we're gonna test the film. So the film part for the Adobe Lightroom, we're gonna do a modern camera. I'm filming on a Nikon ZF. I brought my 51.4 and I brought my D3s with the 50mm 1.2. So I'm giving it the best shot possible with the film emulation software. A lot of people say that this camera, the D700, the D3s, and the D200 are the most film-like modern cameras, digital cameras. So we'll find out. And also towards the end, I'm gonna take my favorite shots from today and a couple days ago, and I'm gonna get them printed, and we're gonna have 8x10s to look at. So that's coming up later in the video, and I'll do a demonstration right here as we're standing. So check it out. Hope you like it. Here we go. I'm gonna just set Mr. Doggy up over here. We're gonna take some photos. The sun's kind of a little crazy. Huh? What's up, baby? How you doing? You gonna sit right there for me? All right. Put this 50mm on. So we're shooting the same shit. Okay, so here's what we got. We got a ZF with the, can you guys see that? Yeah, got the ZF with the 50mm, and I got the D3 with the 50mm. So let's reshoot that one with him. Point the camera up, maybe you guys can see him. There we go. All right. Good job, Bailey. Good job. All right, here's the ZF. Bailey, look at daddy. And let me shoot it up to, I did those at 1.2. Let's do these at 1.4. Hi, baby. Good job. And I'll shoot some at 1.4 with the D3 too. There we go. Let's do 2.0 on this. Bailey, look at daddy. Bailey. Perfect. So now we have a comparison, and I'll show you what we're going to do with these in a minute. All right, finally, my favorite part, stuff I know I'm pretty good with, and that's going to be Lightroom, because I use it pretty much almost every single day. So everything that's in the red here is the Nikon D3s, and everything in the blue is the Nikon ZF. Both have 50mm lenses. One, the D3s, is a 1.2 manual focus AIS. The Z lens is the 51.4 lens. I haven't done any editing to these at all. This is just kind of how they look straight out the camera. So let's go to rated, and you'll see I have my 3 and 3 right here. Let's start off with this one. I think personally, when I'm using this, I want to do a little bit, I don't know why this one has numbers, maybe I was messing with it, but either way, get the photo how you like it, how you think it should be before you send it on to Dehancer. So only thing I'd like to do here is maybe raise up a little bit of the shadows, and it could use just a little bit more exposure. I think that looks fine. The color is good. It looks like the dog. This one looks slightly underexposed, so maybe give it a little bit there, a little bit of shadows, and I think that looks fine. You can go crazy with your saturation, but no need, you know, just for this purpose, I'm just gonna edit it how I like it. I don't put too much thought. I mean, I just want it to look like the photo when I took it. So this is the 50 on the D3s at 1.2. So to go edit it into Dehancer to add those film presets, you're just gonna go here, edit in. I already set this up. There's a setup guide to do it. You hit Dehancer, edit a copy, go ahead and hit edit. And if you have a fast computer, it opens up pretty much instantly. On your left hand side, you have all the film presets. So I mean, again, there's a lot, you can go through them. So I'm just, at least this way the screen's big enough so I can go ahead and eyeball them and see which ones I actually like. For this photo, I don't want it black and white. I feel like something that's like that. See, and here's the other thing too. So just based on this, you're looking at it and you're like, why is that that grain so high? And you know what, we have to go look, because it does kind of look like crap, huh? This one has a lot of grain to it. This one not so much, and that's a lot more film like. The Velvia does have some too. It's very pronounced. When I send it back to Photoshop or to Lightroom, we'll see. I'm gonna add in the film compression. I don't know what this does. I haven't read up on it. I can see kind of like, you can see, I'm trying to point at the screen like you're gonna see my finger. You can see the grain changing, and you know, there's not too much noise. This is shot at ISO 200, so I'm just gonna leave that off. If I turn print off, it gets lighter, and then now I have a problem where I have to adjust my highlights based on this particular film. So if I leave the print on and I do the Kodak 2383, the photo completely changes. So not only do you have your basic film emulations, inside of every single emulation you have the opportunity to change the looks even more based on the type of print that you want. So it gets really, really complex. You'd have to be looking for a specific look and know what look you're looking for. Otherwise, they're just, I mean, the possibilities are endless, let's be real. So I know there's one that I like, and you can see, like, here's the difference. I believe if you click this, there's the original with no film print. There's the one with the film print. That's very excessive on the grain. We're gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Is that the way they want it? I mean, this is more acceptable. That looks like film. I'm gonna take it off the paper, and it even looks better now in my opinion. Sometimes I don't like that. How's glossy look? That looks fine. Okay, so let's do that one. You can come in here and again change the color. I already did all that in Lightroom though, so this is irrelevant. I'm not going to use that. Film grain, you can change it. I feel like the 35 ISO, since I've been experimenting, is my favorite. Just because it looks the most realistic. Some of these are like crazy, like that's way too much. So 35 with the ISO of 50 is fine. I know it's a bright day. Maybe if it was you know, darker, I can go 250, but I mean it was bright outside. So we have bloom enabled, bloom disabled, so it really does make a difference in the photo. We don't need vignetting. So yeah, I think, yeah, that's how I want to do it. So I'm gonna do this photo like that, the Cinestill 50D, and we're gonna send that back to Lightroom by just simply hitting OK. Here's the before, here's the after, hit OK. It sends it back to Lightroom and it makes a copy of it, or it saves over your old copy. I don't know. Nah, it makes a copy of it. All right, so let's do the same with this one. I'm gonna try to remember the oh god, I hope there's a recall feature in that Dehancer, right? Last edits, yes, right here. Okay, so that's the edit without me doing anything, and we can just go ahead and double check it. Again, I don't know what that does, just kind of changes the grain. That was on, yes, we did the glossy paper, 35 for the film grain. I think I put 35 for the bloom too. Yeah. And so that's basically just that photo in there. On the mobile version, you have the opportunity to change like the color by presets. This one, you're going to have to do it by hand or by sliders or whatever. I mean, I could if I want to. And again, I may have to take this back to, clearly you can do it in here, but maybe I have to take this back into Lightroom and play with it a little bit. I mean, it looks pretty old and vintage. You know what? Take it over. All right, and that's what we got. So basically the same preset. This is off the, again, off the ZF with the modern 50. It's actually a modern vintage. That 50 1.4 is pretty cool. It's not clinically sharp, and I hate clinically sharp lenses. And then you have this one, which is old school 30-year-old lens on a 20-year-old. I don't even know how old. I think it came out in 2012 or something. Very old. Which one do you like better? Old school, modern. Old school, modern. Let's do my favorite photo. I want to send that over there and give it the same edit. See what happens. Look at all this swirliness. Yeah. Okay. So I don't mind that. Maybe for this particular picture, I would want something that's a little bit more. Yeah. I like that. Let's see how it looks on, not the Fuji. That looks pretty good too. A lot of people shoot this. That's pretty dope. I like that. Is it? Yes. The Vision 3. So that's a very unique look too. I like that. Again, I'm not saying that you can't get this with a little bit of that one's pretty cool. I want something brighter, so let's go with that. And make sure all our stuff's on. The film compression's on, the print is on the glossy paper. You can change the paper, it will change the look. That's pretty cool. Let's go with that instead of the glossy. Film grain on, halation on, bloom on. You can, I mean, to your heart's content, you can slide these sliders and sit here all day. Let's do a 35. Yeah, you know, something like that. I think that looks appropriate. Before, after, again, vintage, I'm gonna call it vintage digital lens. You can use it on a film camera too. Hit OK and we're back at it. So Should I get these printed? I'm gonna get, you know, I'd have to do, I'm gonna make up my mind between this set and this set. I think the I'll figure it out and we'll see what I get printed out. And the only reason I'm printing these are not my best photos. I'm printing them out because you guys saw me edit them, so now you can see the final prints too. So in the future, so I did put the order in. I got a bunch of prints printed. We're going to check them out, but real quick I want to show you guys the mobile option for Dehancer, which I feel like I would use a lot because I do use this a lot to snap bridge from here to here, and then, you know, do a little bit of editing in the Lightroom mobile, and then send it off to Instagram to show all my friends and family. But yeah, here's the way this kind of works. And then as soon as this segment's done, hopefully those photos are ready. They're gonna be after this segment. I'll have my final review and whether the software's worth it or not, let's be honest. But anyways, check this part out. Okay, so here's the photo, and I just want to do like a quick basic edit on it. All right, that's fine, whatever, it doesn't have to be perfect. So from here I'm just going to go ahead and export, save. It's on there, it's on the gallery now. All right, then from here we'll hit Dehancer, and then I'm just going to upload that first photo. So I'm uploading that photo to Dehancer's website. This is the mobile app. It's slightly different from the PC based app. 51, 52-ish. What I like about it is you can preview it. They're called presets on here. You can preview it, but you can't swipe between them. So it's like you have to zoom in, and it's a little bit pixelated, and it's probably even worse because I'm showing it on the GoPro. But you can see the names. You have Fuji Color 100, Fuji Chrome Velvia 100. So that's your original before, that's your original after. If I want to, I can't swipe to the next preset. I have to go back, which something is kind of slightly annoying, and then click the next one. So Fuji Chrome Velvia, very nice, vibrant, colorful. In this app, you can change the temperature and the tint. So up here, these seem like they're like more reddish, blue on this side, neutrals in the center. The bottom is like really green, green blue. So normally I don't mess with this too much because I already have it edited. I'm just here for the look of the film grain. You can adjust the light because sometimes when you add these film presets on, they're gonna kind of mess with your light a little bit, made it a little bit darker. So I could bring it back to where I feel like it would be okay with. So yeah, I'm just gonna select that. It's been downloaded. Sure, why not? Okay, all right. So now I'm on the old IG, and you know, this is like a quick way to post if you wanna have those film emulations on your Instagram posts. We're already here, we're ready to post within a few minutes. Oop, that's not the one. Yeah, so the quality's not bad. That's horrible. That's from Instagram. The quality's not bad. It does look filmic. It's going to be really hard to tell on the cell phone. It's going to be really hard for you guys to tell on your screens because I'm recording my cell phone, etc. But yeah, so this is just another way to use the app. I have used it this way. I do do a lot of like snap bridge to phone to post quite often actually. So this is just an extra step for me. I could see myself using it, I guess. Not super duper often. It has to be like a special photo for me to want to use it. This one, it would just not be it, but this is just the example. Anyways, it's nice that you do have that feature on top of the desktop feature and stuff like that. So, and if you have a fancy Apple phone, you actually get a real app. All right, so we got the photos. I got the photos back. I'm gonna go one by one. Sorry about the sound. I might have to sound this over because of all the wind. So This is the, I guess, the regular photo without the dehancer. Move it like that so you guys can see. And then this is the dehancer photo. And I'll put a little macro shot up there too, so. Now can you tell, can I tell just by looking at this photo that it was shot on film? I mean, technically yeah, there's more grain, just if you look at the top to the bottom. But, I mean, it's not, to me, it's not that convincing. No one's gonna walk by this photo if I have it framed up and be like, oh wow, did you shoot that on a film camera? You know? So, just a note, let me, this is the this is the dehancer version. You see, I had to look down and just to make sure. So yeah, I mean, technically, if you're looking at that one versus this one, this is my original photo with my own edit. Is there a difference? Slight, very slight. But again, does this look like film? I mean, technically, yeah, I could pass. It has the grain. Again, I'm gonna throw the macro lens on right now. Hold on. So there's the, yeah, that's the dehancer photo. And you can kind of see the grain in the picture. I mean, it's not super pronounced through this lens, but it's definitely there. Again, can I tell? Yeah, technically I can. Alright, and then here's one without the dehancer. I'm just looking at the dog's face. You can tell the grain's not there. So yeah, there's a significant difference. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna work. Perfect. So here's the photo, one of my favorite photos. This is the D3s with the 50mm AIS. This is just a regular shot. There's no dehancer on it. It's just a basic edit. And now I'm gonna move over to the dehancer version, and you can see, yeah, there is a little bit of difference. Just right off the bat, you may not be able to see here. I can see a little bit of the grain, and remember, I adjusted that grain to be as small as possible for that film emulation. Yeah, you guys could go ahead and decide. I'm not gonna try to sway your opinion either way, but this is probably the closest you're gonna get to film, arguably. I know some people will probably try to fight me in the comments and be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Listen, 12 megapixels, manual focus, old glass, the same glass you can use on film cameras. I mean, it's gonna make a slight difference. These were my favorite photos. Again, I do actually like, in this set, I do like the dehancer version a little bit better. But yeah, with that said, it's... Final thoughts, is dehancer worth it? And I'll split into the two categories. It's the video and the photo. The video lifetime plugin is $5.99 total. You only pay once, that's it. And the photo one, separate, by the way, you don't get both, is $2.99 for the lifetime. So you have to buy them individually. You're looking at $900 worth of software. I feel the video presets are stronger, and I can make a better case for those, especially if you know your way around Lightroom. I mean, it's real tough because even my prints, like, to me it just looks like I changed the color and there might be a little bit more grain in those prints. It's not something that I need. Now the video one, I like it a lot more. I was actually enjoying using it because it's so easy to use. The photo one, however, you know, unless you know, like, you've been shooting with film and you know these specific films, you know your Fuji 100, you know your Kodak Gold, and you know how those look, and you can shoot digital and you can replicate those, I guess, if you want to. So if you don't know anything about film and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw a film plugin on this, good luck. So is it worth it? It's up to you. as a, you know, investment and getting my return on that investment, if I do a lot of videos and I want to stand out because they are unique, honestly, the plugins or the emulations are unique, I would say go for it. However, I mean, $600, you could do a lot with $600. If you do just do the video one, mind you, you want to shoot. I shot everything with the free version of DaVinci Resolve. You're probably going to have the $300 version. If you're going to spend $599 on this software, so you're still at $900 just to make videos. With that said, how fast can you make that back? And how often are you going to use it? So, is it more work? Do you like the way your videos already look? Those are questions you got to ask yourself. I can't answer a lot of those things for everybody. I can answer them for me. At this point in my life, most of the content I'm making is short form content. After this video, I might get back into making long form content, but I could see a case for it, you know. But again, it's up to you. There's plenty of reviews out there. There's my review here. So the photo one, the interesting thing about the photo one is it's $300 and you own that, but you don't own Lightroom. You still got to pay whatever, $20 a month, or it's $10, $11 a month, one of those. I don't even know what the plan is anymore, just to rent their software. So you're renting the software, but you own Dehancer's plugin for it. Can you use it as a standalone? I don't know. I don't think so, because there's no standalone program. It's just a plug-in to something I have to pay monthly for. So that's another thing to think about. The concept is cool. I did have fun. Again, I did have fun making the videos. They're very unique. Overall, I'd give it a case-by-case basis if you're gonna want to purchase the software. If you know you need it, you already know you need it. If you're on the fence, again, this is just one review. Again, I'm not the best video editor guy in the world, so if you like the way my stuff look, then maybe you can make your stuff look like that or even better. Maybe it looks terrible. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna just leave you guys with that. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you do pick it up, I do have a promo code Bailey10. You get 10% off your lifetime membership for either of them. And yeah, so you can save a little bit of money that way. But other than that, thanks for watching. Probably do another video soon. See you guys later.